Hey YouTube, it's Mike with House and Reptiles. This is part 2 of the ball python collection update. Sometimes when we're uploading our videos from our phone cameras, if it goes over 13 minutes, it gives us a really hard time. So we're about 12 minutes on part 1, so we're starting part 2 now. So here on part 2, we left off, we showed you the big lesser female and the special female. What do I have here? We got... Sorry, that was a pastel lesser female. Hopefully I said that in the last video. That's just a normal girl. This girl up here, she's a normal girl, but she is my 100% het clown girl who gave me a clutch last year. I didn't hit on any clowns, but this is the 100% het clown female who that little pastel lesser male should be going to as soon as he gets up to size. Hopefully I can get it in this year. If not though, next year will be the year for that. The next girl I'm going to show you, she is one of my prides and joys from the first season. She's also a girl from that first clutch. She isn't shed though, but I'll show her off. And she doesn't eat as good as her two sisters. But this is a pastel lesser yellow belly. She's got, if I can get her to open up for me, she's about 650 grams. She has this little ringer here. Very nice snake though, and I have some awesome ideas for her. You know, maybe putting the GHI, chocolate GHI to her, maybe putting the Spark B to her. I mean, I can make some 5 gene animals. Some really cool ones too if I put either of those males to her. So I'm hoping she gets up to this size next year because I can make some awesome projects and maybe some world's first with this. Again, that's the pastel lesser yellow belly. Next up is my orange, pastel orange dream female. She has not been eating at all as of recent. She got up to about 800 grams. And I don't think she's eaten for like 2 months now. So she's probably back down to maybe 657. But again, that's the orange dream pastel. And just as an idea of the difference between this girl here, who is a pastel or a pastel yellow belly, and then if I put that orange dream there next to her, I mean there's a definite difference between those two snakes. I think people can see that. I'm hoping this girl gets up to size and I can maybe put like a, if I make a Firefly Calico, I'd like to put that, a Firefly Calico, to the pastel orange dream. I think that would be really cool. Make some super pastel fire calico orange dreams. I mean, that would be a really cool snake. Oops. Then the other snake I have up here, this is my black bee. She actually was off feed for a while too, but just started eating again, which I'm pumped about. Because when she's eating, she's a great eater. She's getting big again. That's my black pastel spider. I've thought of maybe putting the gargoyle to this snake in the future. Get 8-ball spiders, get het red axanthic, black pastel spiders. I think that we can make some really cool morphs with that combo. Alright. Now the big girls, and I have one big male over here. This male finally went back on feed yesterday. This is my big Enchi male. He was breeding my ghost female and my champagne female. But the banana went most recently with the, at the end of the season was the banana. He was basically the beginning of the season with the champagne. That's my big Enchi male. He's a great snake. I do a lot of my reptile shows at schools and for parties and stuff. He usually comes. This girl here, this is my spot nose 100% het albino female. I have not seen an ovulation from her. She has been spending a lot of time on the cool side, so I'm hoping she's building. She's gone a ton of times with my albino male, and then she went a few times with my pastel lesser male. This girl here I'm not going to pull out. This is the girl, I have a definite ovulation, and she just had her prelay shed, and I expect eggs from her. This is my ghost female. I expect eggs from her on April 14th. She should be my first clutch unless I miss something with someone else. And that'll be, I'm hoping to get some Enchi het ghosts out of that. I'd like to keep a male and a female Enchi het ghost. In here is my big fire female. She's been spending a lot of time on the warm side, but I don't think I've seen a ovulation. If I did, I missed her. If she has, I missed it. She's a big, thick girl. Definitely hoping to get eggs from her. This is one of my big anticipated clutches. In there. Next up is my Spectre female. She is just huge, almost 2,000 grams. I think over 2,000 grams. And you can see how fat she is. So I'm hoping to get eggs from her. She's been going with the Pastel Ivory male. Next girl, this is the Mojave girl. She's been spending a lot of time in her water bowl and around it. I think she's building also. This Mojave girl. Let's see if I can show you guys some. She has like the nicest greens that come in on her side there. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but they're like green and grays. I mean, I just think it's really nice, and I hope it shows up in the offspring that she produces. This here is my yellow belly female who gave me my first clutch last year. She, like I said, I've been trying all season with the Spark Bee. So far, she's bred one time with him. This is my big adopted normal female, or I call her that because I adopted her. She has some cool little specks on her. I always thought those were cool. She's been going with my Pastel Ivory for 2 seasons now, and I have a feeling she's not going to go for me again this year, but we'll see. This is my big pastel girl that my banana has been breeding. She's, every time she opens the cage, wants to explore snake. But she's very nice. Oops, alright, over here I have, this is a girl that if she was a better eater, could have gone this season, but she's not, so next year. My Lemon Blast female. The shadows are getting in the way, but she's nice, just not a great eater. She goes on sprees where she starts to eat and then it goes away. Here is the Het Pied girl that's been breeding my banana. The big spider female, she's a Het Pied actually too, has been breeding my calico male, pastel calico male. And again, I haven't documented ovulations from, I've only documented ovulations from 2 girls so far. This is the other girl, by the way, who should have a pre-lay shed any day now. But that's the Champagne female. And the Ghost female is the other one that I actually witnessed the ovulation. So I know that they've both ovulated for sure. And again, she should shed any day now. And her clutch will come a couple days after the Ghost clutch. This is my Super Pastel female. That's another one that I'm thinking of putting the GHI male to next year. Get some pastel GHIs, pastel chocolate GHIs out of. And then last but not least, I have a cinnamon female who, a big poo-poo in there. She's not a great eater. I have to clean her out, but she's just a cinnamon girl. But she's not a good eater. Otherwise, she'd be a lot bigger by now. So yes, that's part 2 of the ball python collection. Actually, end looking in here. So I just want to show this off. I've shown this off many times. But this is how I keep track of my breeding. So these 2 females are big enough, but I haven't had any locks with them. And then everyone else, as you can see, there's a ton of locks with all my females. But as of right now, only this Ghost and this Champagne have had ovulations that I've witnessed, documented, and like I said, she just had a pre-lay shed. She's going to have her pre-lay shed any day now. Both of their clutches should be due in April. I'm hoping that these other girls start to ovulate. Like always, you know, hoping everyone has a great season. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these clutch videos and updates and all. But again, Oz and Reptiles, out.